Sup, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all, man, with a halftime live Q&A. The LSU Tigers are leading the South Carolina Gamecocks 31-10 at halftime, yo. Man, I'm gonna say this, bro. I am extremely impressed with TJ Finley right now. With the one throw when it was a miscommunication between him and I think it was Jeray Jenkins, TJ Finley has looked amazing out there, man. Like to say he's a true freshman, the composure that he has, um, he's throwing the ball like with such velocity, man. Um, and is opening up the running game, yo. Like he could run. Now he's not a fast guy, obviously, but he's a big rumbler. You know, yeah, man. Defensively, bro, we still got some things that we got to get situated. Good pick six by Elias Ricks. We getting good pressure on the quarterback. Um, I worry that our safeties are not very good in coverage at all. I like our corners. I think obviously Stingley is straight. I think Ricks is straight. Flott is better in the slot than he is as an outside corner. But I worry about, Ja'Cory Stevens and and Mo Hampton and Todd Harris. I worry about them getting matched up, with linebackers and stuff of that nature. So that's a little tough, man. But overall, man, LSU looked good tonight, man. This is the best that we've looked all year, yo. I like TJ Finley a lot, man. Is it a quarterback controversy? I don't know, but I tell you what, with this young team, me personally, my personal opinion, the fact that LSU is a young team that's not going to win a championship this year, I would rather roll with the young guy, man, with this young team, get more experience, and then get ready to see if we can make a run at this thing next year. What's up, Jan Sports? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. LSU looking good. Yeah, I love how we look today, yo. I really love how we look today, man. I must say. What's up, Malik Baker? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugas? What's good, bro? Appreciate you tuning in to the live, man. What's up, Demarion Wilson? Appreciate you tuning in. TJ is balling like a yeah, man. He looked good, yo. Like, I mean, his size. He throws the ball with such velocity. And to say he's a freshman, he gets the ball out quick. Like he ain't out there playing. Like he let it rip, yo. He lets it rip, man. I love how he looks out there, yo. What's up, Jay Riggs? Appreciate you tuning in. TJ looked great. Yeah, looks really, really good, yo. I'm extremely impressed. He's played better than I could imagine him playing, yo. What's up, Patrick Graham? Appreciate you tuning in. I'm surprised we are actually winning. Now, I mean, I felt good about us winning this game, but it's the fashion in which we winning that's pretty impressive. Offense looked really, really. Defense looked better though. They still gave up some yards. But offensively, man, I like how we look a lot more balanced right now, yo, on offense. What's up, Crimson Brave? Appreciate you tuning in. I'm glad we won today. Would have smoked a cigar, but too devastated about Waddle injury. Yeah, man. I actually seen that because I didn't get back home till like about an hour or so before LSU game. I knew what the score was with Alabama game, but I didn't obviously know what was going on. And I seen that when I got back that he looked like he fractured his ankle, man. Prayers to him, man. Very, very tough injury. Especially for him because this guy has a lot of money on the line, yo. He's a junior, but he's eligible to go pro. And, you hope that he could come back, from an injury like that and still have, that elite top end speed that he normally has. TJ is great. Go LSU. Yeah, man. I'm very impressed with TJ, man. TJ is looking really, really good out there, man. Like, and I love like he's just a true freshman, yo. He could only get better and better with more and more playing time and experience, yo. Offense looks complete. Yeah, I agree completely. Like with Miles, it's like, okay, we had a nice aerial assault. But man, and I don't want to say if it's Miles. You see, the thing is, the running game is opening up a little bit because TJ is a threat to run the ball. Like whenever we do like the zone read type of handoff, whereas before every all 11 people on the field, including the training staff, the people in the stands, everybody ran with the running back, and rightfully so. The running back always had the ball. But with TJ out there, he could keep it and get a good 5, 6 yards. Obviously, he's not a fast guy, but he's a powerful runner. He could get about a good 5, 6, 7 yards, rumbling. So you got to respect that. So in that aspect, it opens up the running game a little bit for the running backs, gives them a little more room. And TJ is throwing the ball with great velocity. Like he's getting it, going through his progressions and getting rid of it. Like he's not there waiting, patting it. Like he's getting rid of the ball, man. One mistake, which we don't really know who fault it was. If Jaray ran the wrong route, if TJ thought he was running something else, it was a miscommunication. Led to an interception. But besides that, he's been amazing, yo. What's up, Lenny D? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Is we winning or losing? LSU, yeah, LSU is up 31-10 at halftime. As of October 2020, no Tennessee win over Bama has even been recorded on the iPhone, posted Instagram, tweet on Twitter. That's funny, man. I forgot who said it earlier, but somebody was like, man, you can't even really call Tennessee and Alabama a rivalry no more, man. That's pretty brutal, yo. What's up, Bryce? Leroy J, appreciate you tuning in. Defense is still shaky. We just using time of possession to tone down the defensive errors. Yeah, the problem with us is I like our pass rush. Linebackers are good, but they got to be a little more disciplined in their gap assignments. I like the corners. The thing is, our safeties are not good coverage safeties at all. Like when they get matched up on tight ends and running backs and stuff like that, they are not very good, at all, basically, in coverage. Let's see. Wilder hurt. I just saw him ball out last week against Georgia when I was at Buffalo Wild Wings. Now he hurt. Yeah, man. Fractured his ankle, man. He out for the season, yo. Very, 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 very tough break for him, man. Very, very tough break for him. Hate to see that happen. Orgeron should bench Miles Brennan and just play TJ. Me personally, man, if this team was a veteran team that was ready to really compete for a championship this year or a playoff spot or whatever, then you know what? I would roll with Miles Brennan. I would roll with Miles Brennan. But this is a young team. Like this team is not going to the playoff. This team obviously not winning the national championship. With this team, what we want to do is, we want to beat one of the teams like the Auburn's, Alabama, A&M's, the Floridas. You either want to beat them or at least if you lose, be extremely competitive. LSU is a very, very, very young team this year. I want these young guys to grow with TJ. TJ looks good, man. No knock on Miles, but if LSU had the team that's ready to compete, then you start the veteran guy. But TJ is more talented. Like he is clearly more talented than Miles, man. He opens up the running game not only with his ability to run, but the fact that he's a threat to keep it on the zone read. So that's what I don't know if that's what Coach will do. It if he goes back to Miles, I mean, fine, whatever, cool. But I would stick with TJ. I know it's just one half, but for me, he's a more talented player, and he's young with a young core that could grow together. Let's see. What's up, Zach Finley? Appreciate you tuning in. Terrence Marshall going to win the Biletnikoff. He the best in the country. I agree, man. That guy is Terrence Marshall has with Jamar Chase opting out. That might have been the best thing for Terrence Marshall, yo. Because what happens now, he is the clear-cut number one receiver on his team, and especially a game like today, because he's showing no matter who the quarterback out there, he is going to ball. At first it's like, well, maybe we're going to see maybe TJ is not quite the passer that Miles is. He may not be as accurate, but man, TJ looks very accurate out there. got a strong arm, and Marshall is still doing what he would do if Miles Brennan is out there. So yeah, he definitely could win the Biletnikoff Award, and I feel like he's made himself into a first round draft pick. Let's see. Terrence might be the best receiver in the country. I do. I think he is, man. I think he wins the Biletnikoff if he stays on this pace, and I think he turned himself into a first round draft pick. Terrence Marshall, best receiver yeah, he is, man. Like he looks amazing out there, yo. Waddle does have two more years of eligibility since COVID happened. Everyone gets an extra year. He could come back. He could, but for him, it's like, do you want to? Because he is eligible to be. He is eligible, to go to the draft also, and he is a highly protected draft pick. So. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what happens, yo. Let's see. Let's see. Devontae Smith is definitely going to the NFL next year. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, he a senior anyway, so he gotta. This definitely is his last year, regardless. But yeah, he gonna do his thing, man. What's up, King James? Appreciate you tuning in. We have a great future with these freshmen. LSU look good. We still need to clean some things on defense. I agree, yo. Like, I'm looking at this team and I'm just like, next year, LSU could make a real run at this thing again, yo. When you consider the pass rushers that they have, like, they're all pretty much underclassmen. Um, you're gonna lose Jabril Cox, obviously. Damone Clark, you would think would come back. You're gonna lose to Corey Stevens, but you got Todd Harris. You got Mo Hampton. You got Derek Stingley, assuming he don't opt out the year or want to sit out for the NFL. You would have Derek Stingley back. You would have Elias Ricks back. And offensively, man, like with John Emery, Teron Davis Price, um, Eric Gilbert, Terrence Marshall going to the NFL, so he gonna be going obviously. But you got a lot of young receivers, that's getting some playing time, that's gonna be ready to contribute. Especially for me, if TJ keeps playing well, man, I feel like TJ got to stay out there. Like, I know it's just one half. We still got to see him in a little bit of adverse circumstances. But for me personally, if he continues to play well, he got to stay out there. Like, the guy is just extremely talented, man. Like, he has a big arm. He's throwing the ball accurately, and he can move around. And the threat of him holding on to the football opens up the run game also. I like that we played Bryce Young some. He's going to be the real deal for the future. He's already looking good out there as a true freshman. And now we got he's blaming Saban for the injury. How is that Saban's fault that he got hurt, man? I mean, he's the best return man guy in the country. So you're going to put him back there as a returner, yo. What's up, Chandler Hodge? Appreciate you tuning in. Texas A&M going to the Bowl Six. I mean, they should. I mean, you would think, but we're gonna see. They got a shot. They done played Alabama already. They beat Florida. They still got to play LSU. Who else they still got to play? Well, that's probably the toughest game left, I think. But we're gonna see. Someone simply asked Saban if Waddle was specifically told to return the ball out. Saban just gave his answer. Like, that's crazy, man. Texas A&M ranked number 6, Waddle out for the year. Let's see. I would have liked to see TJ in the 2-minute drill right before half. Yeah, me too. But I get it though. I get it. You got a nice sizable lead, so you don't really want to push it too much, just in case there is another mistake or something. But yeah, but I love how he's looking out there though. LSU need to win this because they got a tough schedule coming up. Yeah, we do. But I'm just excited to see this young team continuing to grow, yo. OSU didn't disappoint. No, they didn't, which we had to know that. You watching the Cowboy game or Titans Steelers game tomorrow at 12? I'll be watching the Red Zone. So I'm watching the red zone, so I'm pretty much watching all the games. It's gonna be my first time. Well, second time getting to watch red zone, man, because all the Eagles games, with the exception of the 49er game, been at the early window, so I've watched them. But let's go. 3 weeks in a row, like I'm gonna get to check out the red zone early because we played Thursday this week. Next week we got a Sunday nighter, and then the following week we got a bye. So I'm gonna be into the red zone tomorrow. What's up, Brandon Walker? Appreciate you tuning in. TJ looking good. I love his demeanor. Waddle going pro. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree with everything you said. TJ looks great. He looks calm out there. He looks like he knows what he's doing. He doesn't look like things are too fast for him. He's making decisions. Like he's getting the ball and he's throwing it. Like he's not holding on to the football. The offense looks extremely, extremely balanced with him out there. And I completely agree. Waddle is going pro, man. Like he's the best return guy, in the whole country. What's up, Brandon Franklin? Appreciate you tuning in. Roll Tide Roll. Hey, congrats to y'all, man. I don't know what else to say, but congrats to y'all, I guess. Well, Smitty can come back next year because of COVID, but I don't see it happening. Waddle's interesting, but I'm going to lean 50-50. But John Mitchell will do something. I think Waddle and Smith are gone, man, to be honest with you. I think they both, going to take advantage of their situation and go make their money. What's up, Jimbo? Who that? Appreciate you tuning in. Man, if our defense can play like this and gradually get better, we can really build off this and maybe go 7-3, 6-4. TJ is looking good, but QB wasn't our problem. It's been our defense. Yeah, I agree, yo. We could knock somebody off, man, down the stretch that we're not expected to, knock off. Like we could knock off somebody that we're gonna be underdogs to going forward if we continue to get better. The problem is, man, everybody got to know that I still don't love Bo Pelini as a defensive coordinator, but it could work if if everybody does their assignments. For me, the thing that's worrying me more than anything about the defense, obviously besides Bo Pelini's scheme altogether, is the fact that we have safeties that are not good in coverage. They're good at tackling and all this other stuff, but they're not good in coverage. But overall, we're gonna see. And as far as TJ, you're right. But I just wonder, man, like maybe the score isn't that high if TJ is out there, but I'm like, man, I love how he brings the element of a quarterback that's mobile and that can open up the run game because you gotta at least give him respect that he could keep the ball, on the zone read. I wanted to see Tua too. Yeah, I'm interested. Can't wait to see what Tua does tomorrow. Well, it's gonna be next week. The Dolphins got a bye this week, so Tua gonna get his first start next week when they play the Rams. Yeah, they got their bye week this week, so gonna have to wait another week to see how you look out there, yo. What's up, Eric D? Appreciate you tuning in. Who was your top four teams after today? Uh, Me personally, man, I'll go Clemson one, Alabama two. Uh, I- it's funny they only played one game, man, but I go Ohio State three. And right now, man, you with the Pac-12 not playing, like you'd have to go Oklahoma State, man. They undefeated in the Big 12, so that would be my full getting in right now. How do you feel about AB going to the Buccaneers? I think they're trying to win the Super Bowl this year, man. Like that's how I feel. Now, will it work? Who knows? I think it has a chance to, with the simple fact that Brady and AB, though it was 1 week, they played together last season. And also the fact that there's other weapons there, man. It's AB, it's Chris Godwin, it's Mike Evans, it's Gronk, it's Fournette, it's Jones. It's a plethora of weapons out there. But all right, y'all, man, the second half about to get started. Appreciate y'all tuning in to my halftime live, man. I'm gonna have my live play-by-play fourth quarter reaction. So come back, holler at me once the fourth quarter gets started, yo. Until then, y'all enjoy the third quarter. Go Tigers.